It's the time to get down.
Supposedly, so everybody's happy that she's released. We're going to get some more stuff.
Okay.
More information. They still have her fiance, they've all been in jail. It's been over a year.
Right.
So we're really glad that she's out. We're going to hope to hear some more about this story.
Yeah, that was a leverage move, right?
That was a leverage
move. It was a political leverage move.
Well, they were asking for like 50, some huge numbers.
Wouldn't you ask for a lot of money?
Well,
okay. See, that's what I'm saying.
My taste is so simple.
Yeah, but anyway, well, see,
give me,
right,
Carl's Jr.
I heard you volunteered to be kidnapped once for ransom, but they said no demands requested for you.
No, they tried to kidnap me, Vic, but they couldn't raise the funds.
Yeah, well,
they got tired of how they felt I was eating too much, so they decided it was time to let me go.
I think it's very difficult to kidnap flashes.
They're like, dude, we've had you for a while. Yeah. They don't want to pay, and we think you're eating too much. Either we kill you or we get you the hell out of here.
Okay.
And so they voted to let me,
All right.
But today is a special day. As I told everybody, besides the news, that this is a special day because we have a special guest here today, ladies and gentlemen, because we are so privileged here at Pack Stereo to get women that are so much more than eye candy, more than just something to look at. They are charming. They are talented. God, boy, they are so many dimensions. I know. I'm trying. This used to get me laid.
Man, you suck up so much, man.
I can.
There's a balloon
I know how
warning.
to assume the position.
There's a balloon warning out above us right now in the sky. You sucking up so much.
All right. Well, that's that sound. Ladies and gentlemen, our special guest, our live hot picks of the day has arrived here. She fought her way through the ghetto.
Right.
I saw her. I was Caitlin.
Wrong.
Shit. Okay. But she made it here. Caitlin made it here all the way through. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce our guest today, Caitlin O'Connor. Welcome, Caitlin.
You know what? She's on what we call low key until we get her in that position, that seat. So she's gonna have to. People.
Oh yeah, we want you in this seat.
Yeah, but I wanted to wait.
We want to see. They gonna watch. Camera's gonna follow her.
No.
Lord. Oh my goodness.
Well, we're gonna wait a minute.
So we gonna wait a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna wait a minute for a position. Okay. That's right. So just go in, just give them a little bit of info while we tease.
Let me give you a little info.
Just a little. bit.
She got info.
Right.
Because we have. Let me tell you how we do this show. You guys know we have this part. We do the morning news. Okay. We also have this part we call schmoozing, and what do we call it, Vic? It's sipping and schmoozing. So when sipping and schmoozing part, that's when we get to know our guest, Caitlin O'Connor. But I'm going to tell you, we're going to get a chance to visit with her. She's going to be here and help us do some of the hot picks today. And she's a Los Angeles-born lady who spent some time in rural Pennsylvania. So she may know about the Amish. She may have spent some time among the Amish.
Right.
We know that rural Pennsylvania is so similar to Los Angeles.
Right.
In so many ways. The people are exactly the same. They dress exactly the same. They eat the exact same food. Okay. And Caitlin's going to fill us all in on that and about her coming up on her journey to become an actress. She's so active today, an accomplished student. She was voted most likely to become famous by her peers.
Wow. That's
right.
Wow.
And we told you she spent that time in the hills in rural Pennsylvania, camping out, trying to find her way back to civilization, just like an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
You're right. You're wrong, man.
But she did make it back. And then she decided to come back home to Los Angeles, where she is now a UCLA, well, she's enrolled, she's a Bruin.
Wow.
She is a Bruin, that's right, an English major.
Wow.
And she's just been doing so much stuff. She was part of the UCLA Bruin catalog.
Oh, I mean, so wait a minute. You're not officially.
I'm just telling you all about her.
You're not officially a Trojan, are you?
You have used Trojans.
Okay, all right.
Before I went on to the Magnums.
I'm leaving alone.
But I must say,
she doesn't know what she's in for.
They didn't have a Bruin back then.
Okay, you know what's up.
They only had the Trojan.
Okay, help him, please.
But okay, let me just tell you a little bit more about her while Vic shows you little glimpses. As we wet your whistle.
Well, I've been wet.
Well, we wetting a whistle.
I know. Just get a glimpse.
She became Miss Santa Monica. She won Miss Photogenic at the Miss California USA 2008 competition. She's appeared in many music videos for artists such as Newfound Glory, Michael Bublé, Snoop Dogg.
Wow.
Her most recent music video, which she starred in, was for country music artist Sandra Pillar. Wow. I hope I said that correctly. All right. Now, behind the camera, she's also staying active, and that's part of her whole thing. She's in the world of commercials. So we get to look at her, we get to meet her, and Vic.
Yes, sir.
She's also a regular at the Playboy Mansion.
You know what? Why'd you?
Rumor has it she's been in the cave.
That part? Out of
she's
all
been
the
in
stuff,
the cave.
You know what?
You know, they have the cave. How was you?
I can't believe you highlighted that part.
What?
You know what?
I'm just telling you, these are the things as I
her.
study about our guests.
Thank you. To wave him off.
It's the way we do that.
Right.
Because she was in the cave.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, is it time, Vic?
Yes, you
can
can
we
go
give
ahead.
him?
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, here's
Yes.
our guest for the day. the lovely and talented Miss Caitlin O'Connor.
Hey, give me
Hello.
that clap. Give me those claps. There we go. Love it.
Hi guys, how are you?
We didn't prepare you. She's not prepared for us. You know.
Oh
that.
yeah, so let's fill her in for
Fill
all
her.
this stuff. You
do
can
it.
just sit and relax. We're gonna make
Okay.
all that stuff move around you. You don't have to worry about those mics. You don't have to lean.
You don't have
all
to-
you have to do is remember we have cameras all around.
That's right.
All right.
We didn't activate the body cavity cam for the show. We kind of left that one off today. We were like, didn't get a chance to clean it up, so we left that one off. But we want to welcome you, Caitlin.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You know, we
I
know
have-
you're one of Tuesday's girls, and they never tell you anything, right? You have no idea, right?
I got the address though. I have the address.
You got the address? I cannot believe that. That's shocking. You know, and I knew that. I said, you know what? Because I know the geographical directions of the Tuesdays girls are A+.
Well, you know, half the time they're flying. See, Tuesday likes to make it a challenge to the guest. The
Yeah.
girl, we have Tuesday. Remember, I tell you, there's so much more than eye candy. They're a hostess for every situation. Just like Caitlin, who hosts everything and goes everywhere, and is such a part of the in crowd.
Yes.
So they don't get told about what happens when they come to the wonderful experience that is Pack Stereo TV.
But I made it, and it's a nice neighborhood. What are you talking about? It is. You're
I
so-
saw you. I
that's
tried to
nice.
wave the flag. I had the little flares.
That's it. Caitlin, don't even worry about it. You know what? We had people that were actually came from Tuesdays girls going down the street knocking on doors. So you're doing fine. And they made
They
it.
couldn't read the sign on the street.
Oh, that's cold. That's
Well,
cold.
see, Caitlin's on top of it.
She's on top of it, yeah. And I know it's,
Luckily.
she's doing good, man. So you know what, Mar? You got to do one thing. You
Yes,
got
my brother.
You have to. You know, okay. She's not prepared for you. You know that.
What's that mean? I bet she can see the salty edge of this older black man with the dirty sense of humor. She's already picking up the vibe. She just needs the proper refreshment.
Okay.
So I tell you what, let's do this.
Watch
Let's
this.
play. You know how we play these tracks here at Pack Stereo TV. We have this thing. It's all free music all the time. We started out with the Be Cool mix. Now we're gonna go and get Caitlin a refreshment. And while we're doing that, we're gonna play a track for you.
Okay.
We'll play it. It's called the how about Hear Us Now, the Poptastic Mix. Okay.
That's
we'll
cool.
play that.
All right. In the meantime, and we got some 3-in-1 oil for your chair. Just to let you know.
Man, I tried that. I tried Astroglide.
Yes,
It
wrong.
didn't work.
All right, you know what? Let's go and take this break before you get too out of control.
All right. The Poptastic Mix. Yeah. Got to get our guest settled in. Get her some libations.
You just warned her. That's all you did.
I love Fruit Cup.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta have Fruit Cup in the
I
morning.
noticed. I noticed. You just warned
What
her.
happened with that?
What was that?
Man, that's one of those abrupt ending things.
Yeah,
Did
that's,
I do that?
You know what? Didn't your girlfriend used to say, you abruptly ended this session?
Ah,
What
PE.
happened? Okay, there you go.
Premature.
Don't go there. I know.
We know.
You feel better now, man?
I do. How are you now, Kayla? You got water?
Yes, I'm fed and watered. I'm
Okay.
okay.
You okay?
I used to drink water. But you ever seen what that stuff does to pipes? Water, I had to give it up. Have you ever seen what water does to a hardwood floor? I wasn't sure if you should drink it. Scotch is the way to go, I think.
You're
Straight.
wrong. You're wrong, man.
Well, it's time for sipping and schmoozing.
There we
Vic.
go.
Sipping and schmoozing was the time that we get to sip for a minute
Okay.
and schmooze and get to know our guests.
Yes, sir.
Because, she's so interesting and, like we said, so much more than eye candy. So, Caitlin, come on, you an L.A. girl.
I am. I was born and raised in LA, but I grew up, I went to high school in Pittsburgh, just south of Pittsburgh, so I got a culture shock when I was going to
Well, where
high
in L.A.
school.
did you grow up?
In
First.
Sherman Oaks.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I know Sherman Oaks, okay? I know Sherman. Hey. So you ended up going to Pennsylvania? Where about in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, my parents got divorced. I was about 11, and I moved to Pennsylvania, in Uniontown.
Wow, Uniontown.
Wow,
Can you name something we might know near Uniontown? What's the nearest?
Oh, Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Okay.
Pittsburgh's near.
Okay.
Isn't that like Long Beach to
Yeah.
LA?
Yeah,
All right,
basically.
I got you. Yeah,
Huh.
I got you. Yeah.
So tell us about that. That at such a very pivotal time in your development.
I know.
That early estrogen years.
I knew it. I knew it.
I was actually kind of made fun of when I was growing up because I was a little bit different. I was an LA girl stuck in, there were Amish people going to school with me. They had uniforms.
But people do that because we were talking about that the other night. When you come from LA and go to other cities,
It's really difficult because there's nothing to do. There's only one place to eat, one place to get gas, one stop sign. You're like, where's all the stuff?
Wow.
Where are the freeways? Where's the traffic?
Wow. That's amazing.
It was hard.
but now on the other hand, weren't you the object of some extra male attention?
Well, I was a cheerleader, but I kept my head in the books, and I got into UCLA, and then I started to date and go out. And
Wait. You trying to tell us that confronted with the temptation, all the temptation that rural Pennsylvania has, all the sin, the sex, sordid. I watch Twilight.
Oh,
I see what happens in those hills.
Here we go.
With all that, you still managed to keep your head in the books?
I did. I wanted to get into a good college, and my mother would never let me out, so
Now
I was in prison.
that's what we always say about the Tuesdays girls, so much more
True.
than eye candy, because you look at them, you say, well, she's just some fly girl.
Right.
She's just some fine fly girl.
Yeah.
You don't know she's like a student of the art.
Well, that's the one thing I like about Tuesdays Girls, because, the hard thing is, unfortunately, in L.A., everybody takes for granted that everybody that's here is from here, and they're all beautiful. And then you don't look deeper into what people are. And I always say, I'm blown away. After the show, we learn more about our guests and then go, wow, we got to have you back. So I know there's some things that we don't even know about Mario. So in that paper, try to stay away from the sex stuff. Okay.
Well, so how can you
Focus on
stay
the
away from
quality.
the sex stuff?
Stay away.
That's like this Inez Sainz story. How you gonna stay away from sex when it's looking like sex?
Try hard. Try hard, man.
All right, let's get. Well, I'm still. She's here. She is. In rural Pennsylvania. Obviously, a jewel among.
Look at him. You try to be nice.
I am.
You try to
But
be nice.
but
I can
Caitlin, they
see-
still ended up voting you most likely to become famous. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I was really proud to get that honor.
From your high school.
Yeah.
I was voted most cuddly.
Most cuddly?
Isn't that
I
a
like
way of
that honor
saying
better.
fat? Isn't that no? I just kind of felt like it was saying I was fat some kind
No,
of way.
it's not.
But you got, I would
No.
rather have most likely to become famous than most cuddly.
I wonder if you don't.
People said you should be glad you got anything. Most people say I didn't get anything in high school, so I guess we should
Thank
be
you.
glad, we should be happy. But yours looks so good, Caitlin. Most likely to become famous. That's not like longest, most interesting armpit hair.
You are wrong, man. Wonder if you're like me, where you go likely not to have a most category.
Well, okay.
See,
It could be.
Yes.
Well, I guess my point, though, Vic, was that even being the outsider,
Right.
she ended up being popular. At least people, at least around you, recognized even at
the
that
end.
point. Were there some evil girls there?
Yeah, there were. There are evil girls in every high school. Every high school. You can just expect evil girls.
That's right. You're right. There's evil guys, too. That's something that's universal. There's always somebody that needs their ass kicked, right? You just can't wait.
yes.
I remember we used to hope certain people would just, two of the biggest bullies would just beat each other, kill each other somewhere.
Bad.
Why can't they just have a duel to the death? The whole school would be better.
You want some therapy?